almost lost my life. And he said, just use sand to promise me. Jesus Christ, what in the hell is going on here? What promise again? I wasn't getting it, but I was panicking. As she spit in my hand, I spat. I almost fell into depression. The devil is a liar. It feels good to be back. It feels good to be back. I don't know how to express my emotions, honestly, in this video. I don't know how this video is going to just go, because first of all, I didn't plan to make this video today. I never for once thought I was going to be back on YouTube. What's today's date? Sure, we are in October. I never once thought that I will be back this soon. Matter of fact, I'm not even with my filming gadgets like my microphone, my ring light, and the rest. I mean, this video is just out of the blues, spontaneous. For some reason, I just got into the mood to film. Do you get me? So I've been scarce everywhere. My personal socials like WhatsApp, where I have, you know, family and friends, people that really know me to the core. My Instagram, my YouTube, especially as I'm making this video, you know, since the month of May 2023, nobody has really seen me. And of course, from the title of this video, you have a clue a clue on why I disappeared for a while. I almost lost my life. But before I get into the tea, I really love to apologize to you guys, my YouTube subscribers, my YouTube viewers, everybody, you know, that I let down, because that's the way I feel. Basically, if you know my story, you know I had an old YouTube channel which I left for some reason. I think I should just give a hint. Basically, I wasn't feeling the channel anymore. I felt it was just a test run for me. It wasn't really genuine. Basically, I was just getting used to the filming thing. But sometime this year, I created this particular channel with the intention that, you know, I'm going to make something big out of this. I mean, from the experience I've gathered from having an old channel, you know, I'm going to channel the team, be consistent and all of that. But one thing about me is, which I'm trying to adjust, is life and circumstances actually hit me and they affect my socialization. Do you get? So this incident that happened since May costed me a lot. Aside from the emotional aspect, costed me my filming gadgets, costed me my interest. It costed me a whole lot actually. So I hope my apology has been accepted, guys. I am back, so you can just let me know, you know, what you would like to see from me. I guess some of you are just getting to know me, and I really love to use this to appreciate everybody that has been subscribing. I mean, my channel was really doing so well. It was growing so unexpectedly, and so when this thing happened, when this bridge came in, oh my god, I almost fell into depression. Do you get me? Anyway, the whole point is oh my god, you guys, is so much suspense. Anyway, sometime in the first week of May, I encountered some evil people, 2 evil men that felt they could take advantage of me using some diabolic hypnotic means. I was in my family house with my family, my parents, and everybody that cared to be around. Yeah, so I've been there since the month of Feb, trying to build 1 or 2 things. And so somewhere along the line in May, I had the plan to travel back to Lagos. Let's say this incident happened on a Friday, and I was meant to travel back to Lagos on Saturday. So I was coming back from market on that Friday afternoon, and a car pulled over. He was basically parked, and I was passing. She was like, "Hi, please, I'm looking for this one, so eye clinic." And I'm like, I don't know. But normally I wouldn't stop for strangers. Let me put it out there. I wouldn't stop for strangers, but because I was in my place where I grew up, I felt more comfortable. I wouldn't feel that comfortable in Lagos or in any other city or any other place. Do you get? So, and then he got very engaging. He was like, I'm from Cameroon, I'm stranded. The person I came to deliver some things to is not picking, or the line is not going. I would like to locate to them. So I'm like, I don't really know. I looked so stranded. I couldn't just ignore. Not just that I couldn't ignore, but that was the first mistake I made, talking to him and engaging him, because of course hypnosis was used on me basically. So whilst I was, trying to be there for him, give the most support I could, I don't even know why I didn't walk away, because first of all, I didn't even know the eye clinic he was talking about, and I did not suspect him. Do you get? And plus the hypnosis, obviously I was hypnotized. So somewhere along the line, another man walked down and I was asking me my own dialect in Igbo, like what's happening, what's wrong with him, and we were conversing in my dialect, and I had to now be the interpreter between the two men, because the other man was speaking Igbo and the other one was speaking English. So I was basically in the middle. I'm going to be very honest with you guys. I'm very transparent. I haven't told anybody the full details of this story, just probably one person, because I don't want to feel judged like that. I just didn't feel like the pity. Do you get me here? So he was like, please, can I just take him to the eye clinic? I'm like, I don't really know where the eye clinic is. Do you get? He was like, okay, let me drop you off. Normally, and I'm not even capping, normally me, I wouldn't do that. I would not do that. So I got in the car, and then he was like, please promise me that you're a good person. Promise me that you're a good person. I'm like, what I need to promise you about? Like, he's like, yeah, because I have some money with me and I don't know who I trust. And I wasn't thinking clearly, obviously. I'm like, okay, how do I do that? And he said, just use sand to promise me. So the man behind me brought sand, with a pinch of sand, took one for himself and gave me the other one. The cameraman was like, repeat after me. What he was saying didn't sound too much for me. I can't remember verbatim, but it was something like, I promise that I'm never going to harm this man, and report the sand away. So now, getting to my house, not even to my house, close to my estate. That was where he stopped me, close to my estate. And then I was about to just innocently come down. The man behind now threw the question, oh, I hope this promise we made, we don't need to break it. I looked at him like, break what again? I only just made the promise because what? The cameraman was like, oh yes, you have to break it though, you have to break it though. I'm like, Jesus Christ, what in the hell is going on here? What promise again? Like, you guys must be kidding me. That's how we started. He said, oh, we have to buy egg. He bought egg. And then he said we have to break it on a 4 junction. We drove to a 4 junction. They came down. I don't know what they did with the egg. We're like, okay. He said, oh, to find out if it worked. No, before we got to the egg part, he said to break the whatever it was, I have to bring out all the money in my account. Basically, bring out all the money in my account, because if the promise is not, whatever it is, if it's not broken, it must start affecting my finance, it must start affecting my prosperity, and blah blah blah. I'm like, what does he have to do with all of this? I wasn't getting it. Do you get me? I wasn't getting it, but I was panicking. Do you guys? Because first of all, I'm a Christian. I believe in God. I take my God seriously. If you've been watching my videos, you would see where I would boldly talk about God. So for me to now get entangled in all of this, I'm like, I should have known better. I should have known better. Do you get? Like, I don't need to make any promise to anybody, but you guys have it in mind. It wasn't with my clear eyes. And I'm not even trying to say this because I want to defend myself. I wasn't with my clear eyes, obviously. So anyway, he asked me for my ATM card. At that time, I didn't have an ATM card. And I told him I didn't have an ATM card. I said, okay, I have to withdraw the money in my bank. He drove me to, we basically drove to a POS place, you know, like POS, POS, yeah. They got the account details and gave me to transfer money. I tried it wasn't going. It wasn't going. So okay, drove me to my bank. I entered my bank, and you guys know how it was back then. Like some months ago, banks were stuffy, crowded, like it was that bad. And so that was the condition. I entered the bank, I filled the withdrawal slip, and I stood on the line waiting to get the cash. So along the line in the bank, I tried the transfer to the POS, the accounts that they gave me, and it went okay. I came out. Then he said, okay, to check if the whatever has been broken, I should spit in my hand. I spat. He said, if it has been destroyed, it will not come out red here. The saliva will not come out here. But if it has not been destroyed, the saliva will come out here. So I spat in my hand, and I turned my hand. It came out here with blood, red stain. I started panicking. Tell me why it didn't occur to me to pray. Maybe I did in my mind. I can't remember again. But the one thing I remember is they asked me never to call anybody, that if anybody is involved before the whatever is broken, that it will never be broken, basically something like that. I was panicking. Then I said, okay, that maybe it's because I didn't call the exact amount I have in my account, that they need to get egg, and then I need to go home and get gold. They called it gold and mercury. So they explained the mercury is phone. I think phone is built with mercury, right? Yeah. So I should go home, bring all the possible jewelries, even anybody at home that has jewelries. I say, yeah, that has gold, your mom has gold. I said, yeah, so okay, go home, bring them. If they said, okay, before I go home, let them confirm if it has been destroyed. So they said I should spit again. I spat. It did not come out here. But instead I should still shall go home and bring those things. I was panicking. I went back home. It was just my mom. I dropped things I came back from market with. And I just headed straight to where I could see items. Mine, I packed. They said, money, if you see money at home, just bring them. Any possible thing valuable that you can see at home, just bring them. So I brought them out. When I came out, I didn't see them again. I stood there for a while. It felt like I was in another world. I just stood there for a while. And then I caught myself. I'm like, wait. What just happened? What just happened? I was confused. I was confused. I didn't know. The first thing I did was to start running to the POS place where they got the account for me to send the money. I got there. I asked them, please, did someone send so and so amount of money to you? Yes. He said yes. Because I sent it to their POS. Then the other man, the man behind me, went there to withdraw it. Do you get? So I wasn't the one that withdrew the money from them, but I sent it to their account. They said yes, so and so money was sent to them. They were like, why am I asking? What's wrong? I broke down, guys. I was rolling on the damn floor. I was confused. I didn't mention, they took my phone as well. I was confused. I didn't know what to do. The first thing that came to my mind was, call someone. So I called my man, told him, like, it was only person that I felt will not judge me at that time. Do you get? I explained everything to him. So guys, basically, it was a lot. It was a lot that happened that day. Mind you, I was meant to travel back to Lagos the next day. Everything was cancelled. I started with getting my life back together. I had to block my sims. Did welcome back. I had to get a little phone that I was just managing, you know, till I got back a better gadget that I'm using to film now. So I don't know how to explain the emotions behind that feeling. I was questioning a lot. I was questioning where it was coming from. I was looking at the last video that I dropped on my YouTube. You can go and check. I was basically talking about how the devil is a loser, you know. He kind of makes you feel powerful, whereas he's a powerless one. We are God's children, you know, and devil knows the kind of authority we possess being God's children, and he's envious of that, you know. He's a fallen angel. Angels are servants of God, whereas we humans that God created are God's children. So devil, being as bad as he is, wants the downfall of, you know, God's children out of envy. Do you get me? So he can do anything he will do to bring you down, to make you bring it down to his level. Basically, I think you should just go and check out that video. So it just felt like he came for me. He came for me for spilling the truth. I mean, if you've watched the video, you know and you hear me say that I never saw Christianity through that lens. I mean, for me, that's the bedrock of my Christianity. Going forward, I never saw it, really saw it, went in depth, you know, with that knowledge till that particular Sunday service that, you know, I felt so refreshed inside of me. Everyone needs to go and check out that video. So I felt he came for me. I really felt that. It was one of the things I felt. When what's it called? Judas sacrificed Jesus or betrayed Jesus. Devil rejoiced, thinking that yes, I've gotten him. But you know what? The disappointment became a blessing. And that's one of the consolation I've been giving myself. Girl, every disappointment is a blessing. I also feel like for everything that happens in life, there is a purpose. Believe it or not, every bad that happens to you in life makes you refined, brings out the gold in you. If only you can see it from that perspective. I know I had moments where, you know, I would wail, I would cry, because I know how much I cherish my YouTube channel. I never wanted to stop, and of course I had to, because I did not have the zeal. I was dealing with the emotions of loss, losing so much money. I was dealing with losing my gadgets. I was dealing with cancelled plans to travel back to Lagos. Even after I eventually came back to Lagos, that was a week after, I was still dealing with the emotions of, you know, something this bad has never happened to me. So why? I never blamed God, but I was questioning, like, why did this happen to me? Why did I have to be there at that point in time? Why did I have to be the victim? Not like anyone should be, but I mean, like, I was questioning myself, like, why did I even give this person listening ears? How did I get to the point of being hypnotized? You know, all my life I've always felt like a God's last born. I've always felt so secure. I've always felt so protected. I never had fear of anything. I never had fear of death. I never had the fear of anything bad happening to me. I've always been secure. I've always felt secure. But after that incident, it shook me, because I'm like, wow, something can happen to me. That means, does it mean I'm vulnerable now? Does it mean a hedge has been broken? What could it be? I went back to God in prayers. I said, God, first prayer I said was, God, I break any form of, you know, covenant that I, out of ignorance, made with these evil people. I break, I nullify it. I professed, and I read Psalms, the book of Psalms. I'm going to drop the chapter, Psalm 121, Psalm 31, you know, Psalm 35. I prophesied and I professed good things over my head. I'm like, I am a covenant child. I do not belong to the devil. For whatever is in God, forgive my ignorance. I do not belong. I said a lot of prayers and I felt whole. And then I'm like, God, I put my trust in you. I know you never fail me. You never disappoint me. I don't know why this happened, but I know you never give us more than we can take. I know I'm going through a lot emotionally. I'm having a lot of panic. I'm having anxiety. The night it happened, even subsequent nights, I was sleepless. I had sleepless nights. But just the fact that I'm a strong person, I was able to overcome the emotions behind it. I'm like, I can't live in the past anymore. I just have to move on. Thanks to family, and loved ones, they supported me the much they could. And then one of the things that really hurt me was I wanted to upload a video that Friday night, keep it private. I mean on YouTube, keep it private, then broadcast it on Saturday. I had that video already made, edited and everything, and that's the video I promised in my last video that you will check now. What's my last video again? New month reset, something like that. I promised you guys this video in my last video, that was the next video I was going to drop, and it was about hair. I really loved the video. It was so nice. I thought a lot. It felt good, and I was really looking forward to posting that video. So when I lost my phone, I'm like, wow, I lost this video as well. And another thing that really hurt me was I wasn't sure of my backups. I wasn't sure of my backups. So in my mind, I'm like, wow, I've lost a lot. I've lost a lot of documents in my old phone, content, videos, pictures. It was just a lot to deal with. It was a lot to deal with. So now getting a new gadget. That's my phone basically. I film with my phone. So yeah, getting that a better one that I'm filming with. I realized that actually everything is gone. The video that I promised in my last video is gone. How do I even feel about that? I don't really know, but honestly, I'm ready to move on. I really want to move on. And here's my apology to everybody that looked forward to content. I left a lot of my YouTube subscribers without any clue, without any information on what's going on with me. I felt it was very rude, but I just didn't know how to communicate it. I felt like I let myself down. I let people down even when I got the little phone that I was managing then. I know I could have put up a community tab or post that, hello, look, this is what I'm going through now. I hope you guys give me a little time to be back. But I couldn't do that. I basically lost interest in a lot of things. Like I said earlier, social media. I wasn't able to open my YouTube because seeing content from people actually triggered something in me, or the fact that I'm not creating and I'm not doing what I really love. Guys, I really love what I do here. I really do love it. I really do love it. So I didn't see myself open YouTube, because when I see a few of my favorite creators, just imagine, how am I going to deal with this? Like, I'll have a lot of guilt. It will just trigger a lot for me. So I just feel like forgetting everything. I just replied a few people that reached out to me on Instagram and on WhatsApp. I just let them know personally what was happening. So here is me apologizing, guys. I am so sorry for disappointing as many as, and I want to let you know that God is good. Never leave God. Even if you're going through a lot, even if you're going through a lot of trying times happen. I think that's part of life. Jesus had his own fair share. So who are we? Just have hope, have faith in God that whatever it is you're going through is for a reason. I mean, I don't know what God has in store for me in the future about this channel, but I feel like delay, and I know that delay is not denial. Do you get me? I had a lot of feeling around this. I'm like, this didn't have to happen to me. I'm just starting off this channel. And then again, there's this 1 year mark where after the 1 year being a new page on YouTube, your watch hour, if you're familiar with the whole watch hour thing, your watch hour starts reducing, and I mean, you have to double up a lot of things. So, but then again, I left it all in God's hands. I'm like, God, I leave it in your hands. You never give me more than I can take. I don't know what you have planned out for me, but here I am. I'm following all of it. So that's it, guys. Like I said earlier, please let me know the kind of contents that you would love to see from me. I'm back in Lagos. I don't know what my next video will be. Let's see how it goes. I didn't plan to make this video, not today. I didn't plan it at all, but I'm so happy to be back. I'm just really so happy. I mean, right now I can be able to look back to my channel. I'm like, okay, I've gone so far. I haven't really been able to do that much. I haven't really been able to watch a lot of YouTube videos. I only just got back to Instagram some days ago. WhatsApp, they hardly even see me, except I just it's a lot, guys. I don't know what's happening. Like, anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you subscribe, share this video. A lot of people need to know about these things going on in the country. A lot of people want to make money from innocent people. People just want to get rich fast. I hope you don't fall prey, and I hope you don't prey on people. God loves you, and I love you. Bye.